Hi, and welcome to another finished object review here at M1 Yarns. And today, fresh off the needles, I think I finished this late last night, is Andrea Mowry's Metamorphic. This is a top-down yoke sweater with, you knit it inside out, then you wear it on the wrong side or whatever you want to call it. It has a faux seam here and on the back and down the sides and down the sleeves, which is really fun. And for this, I used my own hand dyed in the colorway Denim on the Easy Rider DK base. And I also used Feederbrook Farm Entropy in the colorway Theta. And this I bought online from Cece's Wool. Highly recommend. She's lovely. This was my first time using Feederbrook Farm, and this is very much like spin cycle kind of situation. I think it turned out really fun how the color changing worked. I cast this on in late May, put it to the side for my Rhinebeck sweater knitting extravaganza, and then picked it up as soon as I finished my Rhinebeck sweater knitting and was so close to finishing. I powered through the sleeves pretty quick. This overall is a fast knit, but I do have a couple things that I will comment on in case you are considering knitting it. Number one, contrary to popular belief, I don't love horizontal stripes. I did it because it's kind of a change of pace. It's kind of a fun look. Not my favorite thing. I think it is like a visual, optical illusion, should I say, of widening. Not my favorite look. Especially with the color shifting, you get like these noticeable blobs of like wideness. And not 100% committed to that look. What else? Because it's a yoke and it's horizontal striping, because you alternate the yarn. Here, I'll give you a close-up. You alternate the yarn every other row. Every other round. Let's be proper here. And that's a little bit tedious. And because you're knitting in a yoke and you're getting horizontal stripes, it kind of ends up doing like this look. Again, not my favorite. But that being said, I saw this sweater on a ton of people at Rhinebeck this year. Loved every single one of them. So I suspect that these criticisms that I'm offering up are really in my head about my own sweater on my own body. It's really not that bad. I'll insert a couple finished object photos here for you to look at. Overall, this is a DK weight sweater. It goes pretty fast, and I'm looking forward to wearing it. I think it's a nice casual look. I think it'll look great with jeans, which is why I chose the denim color, and pretty much all good things. Overall, I really don't have too much to say apart from, I think I did some body shaping, so I like my sweaters to kind of taper in at the waist. If you're going to do that, start immediately when you get to the, after you split for the sleeves, and decrease, like figure out what your width is at that point and what you want the width to be at the waist before you do the ribbing, and then figure out how many stitches you need to decrease using your gauge and go from there. If you need more help with that, let me know. But I'm a big fan of waist shaping, so that was one modification I did on this. What else? I think I knit all the ribbing 12 rounds. That just worked for me. This did turn out to be somewhat boat necky. I mean, just a little bit open here, where instead of like a crew neck. And in hindsight, I probably would have preferred a crew neck. I probably could have used maybe a smaller needle for my ribbing. Let's see. I don't know. I think I'm being hypercritical. It's fine. It's fine. Instead of being critical, let's just celebrate the finished object. Yeah, I think this is a really fun knit. It's super cozy. The Feederbrook Farm yarn was awesome to work with. This spun yarn is just incredible. See if I can get it to focus instead of focusing on me. Yeah. I don't even have the tag for this, so I don't know what's in it, but if you're interested, go to either Cece's Wool website or directly to Feederbrook Farms website and check out their Entropy base. So that's it for me. Onwards and upwards to my 3 remaining whips, which I am determined to power through by the end of the year. I've got the sea glass tee, a pair of pants, and Andrea Mowry's Birds of a Feather shawl, another Andrea Mowry design. Let me know what you're knitting on, and if you have knit this or you are considering knitting this, and if you cast on after being inspired by this video, definitely let me know. And until then, happy knitting, happy crocheting, happy spinning. See you next time.